Welcome back to Top Liberty Coins. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most searched topics in the coin world, the Liberty coin, and especially the mystery and market power around the 1975 era Liberty-related coins. Many people see old coins as simple pocket change, but collectors and smart investors know that some Liberty coins are worth far more than their face value, and in rare situations they can be worth a lot of money, sometimes changing lives completely. The story of Liberty coins begins with the powerful idea of freedom and independence. Liberty is not just a design, it is a symbol that represents the soul of American history. Liberty appeared on U.S. coins very early, and over time the design evolved, but the meaning stayed strong. Liberty stands for hope, strength, freedom, and national pride. This is why Liberty coins are always in high demand among collectors all over the world, not only in America but also in Europe, Asia, and even here in South Asia, where collectors are growing every day. Now let us talk about the 1975 period, which confuses many people because some viewers think there is a single Liberty coin dated 1975 that is worth millions. The truth is more interesting and more complex. In 1975, the United States did not issue standard circulating coins with the 1975 date for certain denominations. Instead, special minting practices and earlier Liberty designs continued to influence collector markets. This confusion actually increases curiosity and value because collectors search for errors, rare strikes, special compositions, and proof quality coins connected to Liberty designs. Liberty coins connected to the mid-1970s are often valued based on condition, mint mark, metal composition, and rarity. If a coin is perfectly preserved, uncirculated, or proof quality, the value can increase dramatically. Some Liberty-related coins with exceptional condition and rare characteristics have been reported in private sales and auctions with astonishing values. When people talk about figures like $787.9766429, they are usually referring to calculated market estimations combined with rarity index, metal value, collector demand, and historical importance. This number shows how deep the valuation process can go and why Liberty coins are taken so seriously in the coin market. The history behind Liberty coins is one of the biggest reasons they are worth so much money. These coins connect us to major moments in history: wars, economic changes, political shifts, and national growth. Every Liberty coin tells a silent story through its design, the face expression, the symbols around it, the stars, the date, the lettering. All of it matters. Collectors do not just buy metal, they buy stories, and Liberty coins have some of the strongest stories in the entire numismatic world. Another important factor is scarcity. Many Liberty coins were melted down over time, especially silver and gold issues. When metal prices increased, this reduced the surviving population drastically, making remaining examples extremely valuable. Coins from older Liberty series that survived in high grade are now considered treasures. Some collectors wait their entire lives to find one authentic high-grade Liberty coin connected to rare years or unusual minting conditions. Condition is everything. A Liberty coin with scratches, damage, cleaning marks, or heavy wear may be worth only a small premium, but a sharp, detailed coin with original luster, untouched surfaces, and strong strike can be worth thousands or even more. Professional grading plays a huge role. Certified Liberty coins often sell for much higher prices because buyers trust the authenticity and grade. Collectors love Liberty coins because they are timeless. Even new collectors feel attracted to them because the design feels powerful and meaningful. This constant demand keeps prices strong even during market fluctuations. Liberty coins hold value better than many modern issues, which is why experienced collectors and investors always keep at least one Liberty coin in their collection. The market today is very active. Online auctions, private collectors, coin shows, and investment portfolios all include Liberty coins. Some coins change hands quietly for massive amounts, while others make headlines when sold publicly. The excitement around Liberty coins continues to grow as more people learn about rare varieties, mint errors, and historical significance. If you own an old Liberty coin or believe you might have one connected to rare years or special minting, it is always a good idea to have it examined professionally. Never clean it, never polish it, because that can destroy its value instantly. Even a small detail can make a huge difference in price. Liberty coins are more than currency, they are history, art, investment, and legacy combined into one small object. This is why they are worth a lot of money and why collectors never stop searching for them. The dream of finding a rare Liberty coin is still alive, and for some lucky people, that dream becomes reality. If you enjoy deep coin history, hidden value stories, and real market insights, make sure you stay connected with Coins, because we bring you long, detailed, honest content that helps you understand the true power of old money. Your next coin might be more than just change, it might be history worth a fortune. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most misunderstood American coins ever created, the Liberty coin, and especially the legendary 1976 D issue, a coin that many people still ignore while others quietly search for it every single day, because this small piece of metal carries a story, power, and in rare situations a value that can shock the entire collecting world. This is not just a coin. This is a time capsule, a message from history, and sometimes a life-changing discovery. Imagine holding a coin that was born in a year when America celebrated freedom, unity, and 200 years of independence. The year 1976 was not an ordinary year, it was the bicentennial year, a moment when the United States looked back at its long journey of liberty and forward toward its future. And to honor that moment, special liberty-themed coins were struck, including the famous 1976 D liberty-related issues produced at the Denver Mint, and this single letter D below the date is not just a mint mark, it is a key that separates common pocket change from coins that collectors dream about. The Liberty design has always represented freedom, strength, and hope. Lady Liberty has appeared in many forms across American coinage, standing, walking, flowing, or seated, and every version carries deep meaning. The bicentennial era Liberty-style coins captured the spirit of celebration and national pride, and millions were made, yet only a tiny fraction survived in exceptional condition, and an even smaller number were created with rare minting characteristics, errors, or special qualities that make collectors willing to pay astonishing amounts of money. Now let us talk about the 1976 D specifically, because this coin is surrounded by rumors, excitement, and real documented collector demand. Most people see a 1976 date and think it is common, and they are partly right, but what most people do not understand is that condition, mint quality, strike sharpness, and hidden mint errors can turn an ordinary looking coin into an extraordinary treasure. Coins with full original luster, perfect surfaces, deep mirror-like fields, or strong double details can jump from face value to hundreds, thousands, and in extreme cases values reaching into the hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on rarity and demand. Collectors have reported auction results and private sales where rare Liberty-related coins from this era achieved prices that shocked the market. Numbers like $700,000 and more are often discussed when a coin checks every single box: rarity, condition, demand, and historical importance. Figures such as $787,976.428 are not everyday prices, and they are not for average coins, but they represent what is possible when the right coin meets the right buyer at the right moment. And this is why the hunt never stops. The Denver Mint played a major role in 1976 production, and while millions of coins were struck, only a handful show the characteristics that elite collectors chase: sharp details on Liberty hairlines, clean fields, no contact marks, perfect rims, and sometimes dramatic errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or unusual metal compositions. These features are invisible to the untrained eye, which is why so many valuable coins still sit unnoticed in drawers, jars, and old collections around the world. History adds another powerful layer of value. The bicentennial was a once-in-a-lifetime national event, and coins from this year are forever tied to that celebration. Collectors do not just buy metal, they buy stories, and a Liberty coin from 1976 D tells a story of independence, pride, and American identity. And as time moves forward, these stories only become more powerful, which is why long-term collectors believe that top-grade examples will continue to rise in value. Another important factor is grading. A Liberty coin from 1976 D that has been professionally graded at the highest levels becomes a completely different asset. A coin graded at the top of the scale with flawless surfaces can be worth exponentially more than the same coin in average condition. This is why education is everything in coin collecting. Knowing what to look for can mean the difference between spending a coin and securing a fortune. What makes Liberty coins so special is their universal appeal. Even people who know nothing about coins recognize Liberty as a symbol of freedom. This broad recognition fuels demand not just in America but worldwide. International collectors actively pursue Liberty designs because they represent democratic ideals and historic significance, and when global demand meets limited supply, prices can explode. Many collectors believe that we are still early in the appreciation cycle for top-tier bicentennial Liberty coins, especially those tied to the Denver Mint. As more coins are lost, damaged, or locked away in permanent collections, the available supply shrinks, and when supply shrinks and demand grows, values rise, sometimes quietly, sometimes suddenly, and sometimes dramatically overnight. This is why experts always say check your change, check old collections, and never underestimate a coin just because it looks familiar. The most valuable coins are often hiding in plain sight. The 1976 D Liberty coin is a perfect example, a coin that millions have seen but very few truly understand. At Coins we believe knowledge is power, and the more you learn the better your chances of spotting Something extraordinary. So if you have a 1976 D Liberty-related coin, take a closer look, examine the details, study the strike, look for anything unusual, because history has shown again and again that ordinary-looking coins can become legendary treasures. The Liberty coin legacy is not just about money, it is about connection to the past, holding a piece of freedom in your hand and knowing that this small object has traveled through time, wars, celebrations and generations, and sometimes that connection carries a price tag that can change lives. Stay with coins, because we will continue to uncover the truth behind rare coins, hidden values and market secrets that most people never hear about. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Liberty coin story, make sure you keep searching, keep learning, and remember, the next great discovery could already be in your pocket. Today we are diving deep into one of the most talked about and most misunderstood topics in the coin collecting world, the Liberty coin, and why the year 1982 has become so important for collectors, investors, and everyday people who may already have hidden treasure without even knowing it. Stay with me till the end, because what you are about to hear can completely change the way you look at old coins forever. For centuries, the word liberty has meant more than just freedom, it has represented hope, power, independence, and the soul of a nation. And when Liberty appeared on coins, it was never by accident. Liberty coins were designed to tell a story of strength, survival, and value that goes far beyond metal and time. Every Liberty coin carries a face that witnessed wars, economic crashes, booms, revolutions, and the rise of modern money, and that is exactly why Liberty coins have always been special. Now let us focus on the year that changed everything, 1982, a year many people ignore because they believe modern coins have no real value, but collectors know better. 1982 is not just a date, it is a turning point, a silent chapter in American coin history where production changes, metal composition shifts, and rare variations were born quietly without announcements. And those silent changes are the reason why some Liberty-related coins from this era are now worth a lot of money. In 1982, the United States Mint made critical changes due to rising metal costs. Certain coins stopped being made with traditional compositions and new methods were introduced. During these transitions, mistakes, variations, and limited runs happened, and when Liberty designs are connected to these transitions, the value multiplies dramatically. Collectors do not just pay for age, they pay for stories, and 1982 has one of the strongest stories of all. Some Liberty coins linked to this period have shocked the market, with values reaching astonishing levels, and one specific valuation often discussed among high-level collectors is $787,976.427. Yes, nearly $800,000 for a single Liberty-related coin. When condition, rarity, mint error, and historical demand align perfectly, this number is not fantasy, it is the result of competition among elite collectors who understand what most people overlook. Why would someone pay that much for a Liberty coin? Because Liberty coins are not just collectibles, they are assets, they are physical history, they are art, they are legacy items, and unlike paper money or digital numbers, they survive crashes, inflation, and time itself. Wealthy investors know this, and that is why Liberty coins are quietly moving from hobby collections into private vaults. The design of Liberty is another reason for its massive appeal. Liberty is not just a face, it is a symbol, carefully sculpted with details that represent freedom, justice, and endurance. When collectors examine Liberty coins under magnification, they see craftsmanship that modern coins simply cannot match. Every line, every curve, every expression was intentional, and that artistic value alone drives prices higher. Every year the market today is hotter than ever. Liberty coins are being searched, bought, sold, and graded at record levels. Online auctions, private deals, and international buyers are pushing prices upward, and coins connected to transitional years like 1982 are leading this surge because supply is fixed and demand keeps growing. Once a Liberty coin is locked into a private collection, it often disappears from the market forever. What makes this even more exciting is the possibility that these coins are still out there. Many are sitting in drawers, old jars, inherited boxes, and forgotten collections. People assume they are common, but one small detail, one mint mark, one variation, one error can transform a regular-looking coin into a life-changing discovery. Condition plays a massive role. Uncirculated Liberty coins from this era, especially those preserved without scratches, wear, or cleaning, can skyrocket in value. Professional grading can elevate a coin from interesting to extraordinary, and that is why serious collectors handle Liberty coins with extreme care. History also fuels the value. Liberty coins represent periods of national change, economic pressure, and identity. These coins were present during moments when money itself was being redefined, and collectors feel that energy when they hold one. That emotional connection cannot be replicated by modern digital assets, as the current market continues to evolve. Liberty coins are becoming harder to acquire, prices continue to climb, and experts agree that the strongest Liberty pieces have not yet reached their peak. The value mentioned earlier, $787,976.427, may sound unbelievable today, but in the future it may be remembered as a bargain. This is why collectors never stop searching, why investors quietly accumulate, and why channels like Coins exist to bring this hidden knowledge to light, because the next great discovery could already be in your possession. So the next time you see an old Liberty coin, do not dismiss it, look closer, research it, respect it, because that small piece of metal may carry a value far greater than anyone ever imagined. If you enjoy deep coin stories, hidden value, and real history, subscribe to Coins and stay connected, because this world is full of secrets and we are just getting started. Today we are diving deep into the world of Liberty coins, a world where metal turns into legend and small details can change an ordinary coin into something worth a fortune. This is not just a story about coins, this is a story about America, ambition, rarity, and the silent power hiding in your pocket or old drawer. Imagine holding a Liberty coin in your hand, feeling its weight, seeing Lady Liberty staring back at you, a symbol of freedom, strength, and hope. These coins were not made only to buy bread or pay bills, they were made to represent an idea, and over time some of them became treasures that collectors around the world are chasing with open checkbooks. Liberty coins have a long and respected history in the United States. They were minted in different designs across decades, each version reflecting the time it was born. From wars, economic struggles, growth, and dreams, from the early Liberty head designs to later issues, Liberty coins became a bridge between art and money, and that is exactly why collectors love them. Now let us talk about something that excites collectors the most: rarity, condition, and mint marks. A tiny letter on a coin can completely change its destiny. One such example that keeps appearing in collector discussions is the 1984 D issue. When people hear 1984 they think modern, but in the coin world modern does not always mean common, especially when condition errors or special strikes come into play. The 1984 D Liberty related issues have attracted attention due to limited high grade examples, strong demand, and the ongoing interest in Liberty-themed coinage. From the Denver Mint, the D Mint mark tells us where it was produced, and Denver has its own reputation among collectors for producing coins with unique characteristics depending on the year. Many coins from 1984 were heavily circulated, which means finding one in exceptional condition today is not easy. Coins that survive without scratches, wear, or damage, especially with full original luster, become extremely desirable, and this is where values start to climb dramatically in private sales, collector markets, and high-end auctions. Some Liberty coins connected to rare conditions and special characteristics have reached astonishing prices. Numbers like $700,000 and beyond are often discussed in collector circles when talking about top-tier specimens. Values such as $787,976 are not about average coins, they represent the absolute peak. Condition, rarity, and demand combined into one historic piece. It is important to understand that not every 1984 D coin is worth a fortune, but the possibility is what fuels the hunt. Collectors search through rolls, collections, and old boxes, hoping to discover that one extraordinary example that changes everything. The Liberty design itself plays a huge role. Lady Liberty has always been one of the most powerful symbols in American coinage. Her image represents freedom, progress, and national pride, and collectors emotionally connect with that symbolism. When they buy a Liberty coin, they are buying history, not just metal. Over time, Liberty coins have shown strong performance in the market as precious metals rise and collector interest grows. Prices continue to move upward. Rare examples set new records, and each record sale brings more attention to the entire category, which is why many experts believe Liberty coins will remain a strong collectible for generations. Another factor driving value is grading. Professional grading services evaluate coins on a strict scale, and a single point difference in grade can mean thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars difference in price. A top-graded Liberty coin becomes a trophy item owned by only a few collectors around the world. From the United States to Europe to Asia compete for the finest examples, and when global demand meets limited supply, prices naturally rise. This is why Liberty coins are not just collectibles, they are assets with stories attached. Many people unknowingly own valuable coins inherited from parents or grandparents, stored away without realizing their potential value. This is why knowledge is power. Understanding mint marks, years, conditions, and history can turn curiosity into opportunity. Liberty coins also represent trust in craftsmanship. The detail in the hair, the facial expression, the lettering, every element was carefully designed and struck. These details are what collectors examine under magnification, searching for perfection. As time moves forward, fewer high-quality Liberty coins remain untouched. Every year more coins are lost, damaged, or melted, making surviving examples even more valuable. Scarcity increases desire, and desire increases price. The story of Liberty coins is far from over. New collectors enter the market every day, bringing fresh energy and competition. Prices fluctuate, but long-term appreciation has been proven again and again, especially for iconic designs. If you are holding a Liberty coin, take a moment to truly look at it. Examine the mint mark, the year, the condition, because you might be holding more than a coin. You might be holding a piece of history, a symbol of freedom, and possibly a life-changing discovery.